Alrighty, welcome back. We've got the random leg day today. I'm on a bit of a time crunch for today, so the plan is that we'll warm up on some Smith squats, but just very low weight, nothing massive. So probably just do kind of just 3 sets up to like an okay working set, but nothing huge. Just probably just start on just go like 60, 100, 140, and then probably just leave it there. And then we'll jump on some leg extensions, but with the lean. So the plan is basically to drop the seat back pretty far, and probably drop the weight down as well, and just mainly focus on squeezing hard at the top. Still put a good decent amount of weight on, but from my perspective, it's really kind of it's more targeting that kind of top half of the leg extension movement. So rather than bringing it all the way down and then going from the bottom all the way up to the top, it's more kind of, it's already far enough down where I probably won't be able to drop it any lower because my legs will be on the machine or the pad. But because I'm out of lean, when I then go and drive through my legs, it all should be kind of on that top part of the quad, whereas doing normal leg extension gets that kind of bottom, like that teardrop area. At least that's my understanding of it. We'll see how it goes. So we'll do sets on there, and then we'll jump on leg curls, probably just for three quick, nice and easy sets, and then end on calf press. So it should be nice and quick. If the Smith machines are busy, I'm going to get rid of the exercise together. Yeah, either that or get rid of the Smith machine, then at the end I'll do about 30 minutes on the bike. So that's kind of the game plan. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think the main point for this day, at least as in right today, not as in day in terms of the program, is basically to get the session done nice and quick and then do 30 minutes on the bike. Overall, for this day, the way that I'm looking at it is just more that I want to keep squats there in terms of being able to maintain my strength on them, but also just because they're a good overall leg exercise. The lean back leg extensions is just more of a trial, just to see how that feels and what that does, and then leg curls just more so that way I'm doing at least a hamstring exercise, and then calf press because I always like to keep that in. Alternatively, we could boot off leg curls and put in adductors, but we'll see how that runs. Today's just more of it didn't fit in my normal quad day because of time, so I'm putting it in today, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how this day was structured, or kind of what the focal point around it was. Because I was doing hamstrings so consistently, so I know that that's a good, well-developed area for me, so I don't need to make it a focus point. Whereas quads at the moment are my big focus. I want to make sure that they stay big in size, that their strength stays up. So it's kind of the main point. I've only put them in today because they're good to keep alongside squats, just to make sure that the muscle still stays worked and it's not like a secondary muscle that's kind of just doing nothing for weeks and months. And then calf's just good for the aesthetic, and big calves look nice. It's kind of the summary of it really for why I built this day the way I did. But the main point is that if this day doesn't get hit or whatever, it's no big deal. So if for some reason I skipped today, it's not like an annoyance or a hit on the system. And it's just exercises I don't mind if I don't do them. Ideally I'd like to keep squats going, which is what drives me to make sure that I'm going on today. well, these days. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, because hack squats will keep that squat movement relatively like up to date in my strength. Even though it's a different movement, the pressing itself is good because I'm hitting depth. I'm going as far down as I can, so it's still emulating what would be a squat if I was angled up, standing up essentially. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's different if I wasn't doing hack squats and I was just doing more leg extensions. I don't have a proper pressing movement to make up for it. So yeah, it's kind of the mindset behind it at the moment. Yeah, definitely want to get the bike done. Definitely want to do about half an hour, but we'll see how much time I've got left over. Because yeah, as I said, I am time constrained today, so I do want to try and get it done quick. So yeah, thinking about it, I'm going to boot off the squats for today and just do the leg extensions, leg curls, and calf press, and then do half an hour on the bike, and that should be it. So time is of the essence, so I'm going to try and smash it out with limited to no breaks. Well, we'll have breaks, but they're going to be contained. So leg extension will probably do 4 working sets, and then leg curls do 3 working sets, and then calf press do 3 to 4 working sets. Get them done nice and quick, hopefully in about half an hour, 40 minutes, depending if I get the machine straight away, and depending how the weight goes, and then jump straight onto the bike, smash that out and get the fuck home. So yeah, that's the that's the game plan. But in the future, squats will be in there. I only say Smith machine at the start for today because I know I can get it done quicker if I just do it on that machine. But if I've got all the time and there's nothing holding me accountable time-wise, say I had nothing after this, I'd 100% do heel elevated squats with a plate underneath. But I think I said previously on a different video that my kind of goal before in my previous program was to really build up my strength on my squats and really shoot them through the roof, which I did. I was getting pretty well fucking strong on them, but this time I do want to just go back a little bit because I think I jumped it a bit early, and I wanted a bit more depth as well. Like I really want to try and get a little bit more arse to grass just to get pure quad activation, and really aiming for those 10 reps. That's what's changed my mindset with plate squats at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of that's where I'm at for that. So I'll still work up to a good heavy, working set of two sets, but I'm just going to pick the weights a bit more cautiously and a bit more different. Still heavy, like it's still going to be a good push, but I don't want it to be at the expense of my form, and I want all of the weight to be loaded on my quads. Because when I went up to 160 or 170, whichever one I ended up on, was really good, but I didn't get the amount of reps that I would have liked, and the load was more kind of spread throughout my legs rather than directly through my quads. So it kind of made me feel like I was doing normal squats as a full body movement rather than going this was like a leg press. You go, yeah, this was all in my quads. So that's the difference in how the exercise should feel. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. So I'll drop the weights down. It took me a while to get back up on them because I haven't done squats in quite a while. So it'll take me a bit to get up to a good working set, but once I'm there, then it needs to be kind of very meticulously chosen when I jump the weight up. And if anything, it'll probably be by 5 kilos. Do it smaller. But anyway, I'll leave it here and I'll jump to when we're doing legs. I'll probably be able to chat during this one, but again, we'll just see if there's people there, and then we'll go from there. So I will catch you in a bit. I'll see you soon. You're going to be held on,
Why are you asking? It's going to take me 7
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Alrighty, legs 2 is done. It was a good session. Managed to get a good number of sets in for leg extension, which was good. Yeah, I was really happy with that. Managed to get to the full stack, which was even better. Really tried to slow it down just a touch with each rep, just to mainly just focus on the movement itself. Yeah, it felt good. Felt like right up on my kind of upper quad, like I was saying before. So yeah, it was really nice, and it was a different feeling than doing normal leg extensions. It felt a bit harder. But I think now that I kind of know where my relative strength is on that exercise, I think kind of building the routine will be a little bit easier, especially because for that one I'd want to be able to smash out volume on. So even though all the sets were kind of working sets, because they were at a lower weight than what I should have been doing, but obviously I didn't know that until I tried, going into next week means that I can jump the weight up quicker. It means that I can stay at a higher working set for longer. So I might not be able to do the full stack for 2 or 3 working sets back to back, but it means that I'll be able to jump up closer to the full stack quicker, and then I'll be able to kind of stay around that region for 3 to 4 working sets. So that was good. Hamstrings went well. Overshot the weight on the second set. The third set was better, but I just needed to lower the weight a bit because the form that I'm using for it, kind of staying really upright and holding it, puts a lot more tension into my hamstrings, because more of my hamstrings off the seat, which is good. It feels really good, but I need to lower the weight accordingly because there's more load. So yeah, I need to drop that one down a little bit. Calf press went well. That's nice and straightforward. Could probably increase it next week. I'm always cautious with that one on previous leg days, just because I don't want to overdo it. And then managed to get full half an hour in on the bike. The bike that I chose didn't have a distance thing. You get like that little screen that tells you like your distance, your time, your watts output and stuff. So I didn't have one, so I got kind of ChatGPT to roughly work it out for me. Next week I'll make sure to get a proper one, but I kind of worked it out by giving it like the brand of bike. I was on medium resistance for 30 minutes, gave it my body weight, and then I kind of roughly worked out that per second my feet were going about 2.5 rotations. So it kind of roughly worked it out for me to be about 11 Ks, which kind of makes sense because I did one previously on a bike that had that gauge, and I did just under 15 minutes and got about 6 Ks. So it kind of makes sense. I guess it's just odd for me to see because I'm so used to trying to push high amounts of Ks on the treadmill, but that's a walking speed, whereas this is an exercise bike. So yeah, next time I'll try to make sure I'll use a bike with a a gauge on it. Yeah, it's just this time I couldn't, but that's alright. Yeah, feeling good, glad I got a full week in. Yeah, this session went nice and quick. Usually, like the time it is now, I would usually have only been working out for maybe 20 minutes, and I managed to get all my leg exercises done plus half an hour on the bike. That's pretty good, especially if I equate for squats or Smith squats, where it's not going for strength, just kind of pumping the weight out. If I slap on another maybe 20 minutes, that's not too bad. Not too bad for a very quick ad hoc leg day with the exercise bike at the end. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with those numbers, I think. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with how today went. Yeah, no real complaints. Just gotta rest my legs now because they're still pretty sore from Wednesday. So yeah, just gotta make sure they're well rested. But I think I'm gonna go for a massage either this weekend or next. So yeah, gotta keep that in mind as well. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. Get to the gym, do your cardio, and I will catch you next week. So I'll see you then.